Okay, guys, so I did not plan on recording again today. I was actually getting a feel for these new cards, the Alchemical Visions Tarot. Um, it goes very deep, very, very deep into esoteric and spiritual knowledge, the soul. Um, yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But I can only do one card at a time because there is so much information. I don't want to take it just as the normal tarot, 33 on the timer. So this is the Page of Cups. And I was actually going to put it away, and Spirit's like, you need to share this. You need to share this. And I was like, okay, let me put them all back out there. And it was really funny because I took a moment to just be like, okay, I don't know what deck, so Spirit, just highlight which one you want, okay? To elaborate on this. And the Intuit Oracle was what I was guided to. Now, if you are a subscriber to my channel, thank you very, very much. And also thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. It helps me want to actually keep sharing. So even if it's one or two people, if it even helps one or two, I know that messages have helped me and I know that I matter. And those messages were really significant for me. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. The Page of Cups in this deck, we're going to talk about these root vegetables as their wings and how being really grounded and confident in knowing who you are and what you represent is very, very important, because the Page of Cups in this deck is able to go into the ocean, into the subconscious. And there's many, many ideas, but the Page of Cups can see the ones that are gilded in gold. Gilded in gold, and those are the ones that need to be brought up out of the surface of the ocean so it can be so the seed can be planted. These are ideas, these are frequencies, these are energies that will help the planet and help individuals at this time. Spirit and soul are these two fish down here. So your soul and your spirit are working together in tandem. This is a papaya. With the seeds, you're very, very fruitful. These ideas are very, very, very fruitful, okay? You can see the multiplicity of these fish, the abundance of everything that is needed. Now, this golden egg, the cosmic egg, this is a reminder not to misuse, okay? Having our intentions and everything in alignment, knowing why we're doing things definitely helps. Sometimes we don't always know why, but if we give it to Spirit, we give it over to our higher selves, they definitely help us in that endeavor. But what I can see here is you're very talented at going deep, diving very, very deep, and grabbing the right knowledge to fill the cup and bring it back out. Also with the fish, very Neptunian, Piscean energy is also significant. You could have very natural hair, wear your hair natural, whether you're caramel color, chocolate covered, covered in chocolate, fair skin, whatever. I don't care. Albino, you do you. I love that. I wouldn't let other people touch my hair. I learned that like 10 years ago. My sister was a hairstylist, so the universe put my lessons right in front of me. It took me a while. So I think I diverted because my linear, oh, little neighbor. If you watched any of my videos earlier, is what I was getting to, is you will see that I pulled a charm, three charms. It was 4 charms came out. And identical to what is on here, which was the first card to come out of this deck, right? Really cool. And if you look back, there's a heart stamped on it, and the charm that I pulled this morning's read had this exact charm on it, a letter with a heart on it. So this is a confirmation that whoever you are getting communication, you're getting a message. You're getting a message. I already kind of folded all these up. Let me see. Where's it at? Okay. So these were separate. These were together. That was together. This was right here. These were over here. The element of water and winter were together. The illumination, the waterfall, the standoff. Yes. Victory in the standoff. Mother Gaia, the subconscious. You were illuminating the subconscious. Okay, cool. Thank you. Excuse me. If you've been wondering if you need to take inspired action, this is definitely your confirmation. So cardinal signs could be really significant. 555 on the timer, so change. Also breaking down to a 3, so communication is changing. Also with Jupiter, Jupiter in Cancer, home life, the way we communicate, as well as Uranus and Gemini. That's going to have a big significance on how we communicate with each other. So there is a new experience coming. This is the start of a new season. You are a trendsetter, and I feel like you're getting some kind of communication here with this Page of Cups because of some deep diving that you went through. You could be coming out of the water. You could be coming out of like facing deep fears, deep imprinted genetically DNA passed on fears, and you're overcoming this. Like, you're walking on water, you're walking on the emotions, you're understanding the mechanics of the reality, not taking anything personally. And this is causing this big shift in your energy, and it's like spirit's like, hey, you're ready, you're ready. You are very connected to Mother Gaia, nature. You could talk to plants, animals. They hear you. They appreciate you acknowledging them. It actually makes them very, very happy. And this is your lighthouse. You have an inner compass that is working for you because of your connection. And there is a standoff, whether this is with another person. I feel like it's within us and it's external. That's what I've been picking up on. Like when I'm dealing with an inner conflict or stagnation or stuck, I take a second to, if I can't find it by going within, I'll just disconnect, go to the park, take my son somewhere really fun, and notice what happens. You know, who do I talk to? What do we talk about? What do they mention? Because everything is a mirror, and everything can give us a message about what we're dealing with internally. And remember, if we can identify it internally, then things change externally instead of external tower moments or whatever, sudden upheavals changing our inner. So it seems like you're really catching on to the whole system, the system at play. You have victory, success, you have the experience is what I'm seeing here. And this is something nobody can take from you. Even though they might have taken your home, they might have taken your money, they might have taken your children, they might have taken everything, yet you still stand. Like, you're still immovable. You know your power, you know who you are, you know that even if they take everything, the universe will supply you. They will navigate you and take you anywhere that you need in order to replenish, rejuvenate. I'm also getting jellyfish. So you're reverting. Did you know jellyfish can revert back to their younger age? Yeah. And I just saw yesterday Singrid. She's a musician. There was a song of hers that was really inspirational during my awakening, and she came up like randomly. I haven't seen her for like 2 years, and then it popped up on my feed, and she has a new song called Jellyfish. And I shit you not, I need to start posting on the community board of all these synchronicities. Right behind me it says Abundant Life. Like it's a building where you can rent out offices, and one of them, they were empty for a while, and then it had jellyfish lighting, and then right beside it says Abundant Life. That's so cool. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, we also have the star and the sun. So your Uranus could be near your sun, which is very revolutionary, very inventive as well. So we have the star, Aquarius energy, Leo energy, strength. Wow, they're actually really, really similar in that way. So air and fire, that's also giving like hot air balloon, lifting off. Make sure you're grounded. Again, those carrots, the root vegetables are very significant. Find any kind of root vegetables. Also, baru nuts that I've been talking about for the past couple of days. There are so many benefits to that nut. As well as I didn't know that they're grown in the ground, so they're actually very grounding. They're a very grounding nut, which is very unique. So, yeah, your sun sign could just be very eccentric, or you're coming out that way. You're finally allowing yourself to flow. And with that said, we have winter waning crescent. Things are fluid, so just let it be. And just focus on yourself, okay? I feel like this is your time to bust out and be creative because you have an abundance, an overflowing abundance that's coming to you. Spirit really wants you to detach. Stay silent when, only speak when it improves upon the silence, in the words of Gandhi. 11-7, 7-11. Go within, yes. Self-reflect. Yuletide. When you do feel stuck, definitely come out of it. Just go for a walk. Just go for the park. You don't need an earbud. You don't need any kind of music because the birds and the codes are all around you. So when you're just taking it in, it will actually help you. We don't think it matters, but it actually does. Maybe you already know this. So we also have mystic, enchanting, sensitivity, romantic. So Spirit's really asking you to rest and detach and contemplate and go within. Maybe think something over that's been on your mind and how you want it to go, and accept how it is. Because there might need to be an emotional release. Yeah. Allowing space for something to come in. You're very sensitive. Oh, this is the second. Oh, diving deep. You're really diving deep, for sure. Diving deep, going deep within and coming out with gold, coming out with things that are really going to benefit not only you, but the whole collective, Mother Gaia. New things on the horizon, determined repetition, making dreams real. We have the beaver. And then how is this going? Making dreams real. From the subconscious. Okay. So you have, with the firefly here and the high priestess with the subconscious mind, you've illuminated something. I mean, these are all kind of reconfirming each other now that I'm saying everything out loud and I'm hearing myself speak. Okay. 1243. I like your energy though. I can feel it. I'm having to take some deep breaths. So you're realizing you're somebody really exceptional. You didn't think that before. The situations you were in made you feel like you were less than. And you were always just like, oh my gosh, but I have such a creative, amazing idea. But it wasn't received right. But it's also about reflecting and observing what our mind is thinking, what it's accepting, what it's clinging on to when we're around other people. You can be aware of the red flags and what a person's character is telling you without judgment, without needing to fix them, because just your presence and your acknowledgement of their character is shifting things. Because Spirit, God, the Creator, values what you think. That's why you are allowed to go in and come out. Go in and come out. Others, they either have to stay out or they have to stay in. But you've mastered something. You've mastered the way that you are. Ooh, you know yourself. You know your secrets. You know. Ooh, also past life knowledge. Yes. Yes. I feel like you went through something recently and it was like a weird feeling, like a magnetic pull to somebody, but it wasn't your person. It was actually past life. Oh, so you were picking up what they were saying. Their red flags. Their words didn't match their energy. Interesting. Okay, well, hope I don't get copyrighted for that. 1444. Sorry, I need some silence for a second. Something wants to be elaborated right now. And I have a feeling it's this past life because you just met somebody. Okay. I will. Illuminated the past life. I just heard something. Spirit, if you bring it up again, then I'll definitely say it. But if it's not necessary... I had a weird feeling to just do a little quick cleanse. Yeah, and then the bell shows up on my phone. 15:55. Another 555. So, okay. All right. Yes. Thank you. What does this past life have to do with? I do have my Akashic deck out here too from this morning. Interesting. I was wondering why I didn't put it away, so we will pull one from there. 16, 19. Let's see. 5 of Wands. Conflict. Oh, I gotta take those. Past life knowledge. Conflict. Tension. I'm almost getting that you've realized that conflict and tension are inevitable. And maybe you're learning to flow with it. This guidance system. When I saw that flip over, I saw a compass. Oh, okay. There was an equal give and take. I saw the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, even though I wasn't taking reversals. It was at the bottom of the deck. And what I got was that in the past, there was conflict that changed the way somebody received something. Spirit, come through. Help me deliver this message with truth and accuracy, please, for this past life knowledge. This is new territory for me, so 4 of Wands, Knight of Cups. This conflict caused a change, possibly a change in direction for somebody's stability. Somebody with the 4 of Wands, it's like feeling stable and secure enough to take action on delivering love, on, you know, spreading their love, their joy here with the Knight of Cups. Like literally riding around and sharing this cup of love. Okay. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Of the unknown. Of beyond the veil. Which is a new opportunity. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the 7 of Wands, and the Devil. What I'm getting from this is a new opportunity of happiness, enlightenment, exposing the defensive chains, you know, the devil being very defensive, those who are very defensive. It's like, you could have done this in a past life. This is what you did in a past life. Okay. It's like you were a traveling gypsy or something. Opportunity. This is a given opportunity to expose the defensive karmic situations, contracts, limiting beliefs, people's behaviors, the subtle energies. Does this match this? Does that match this? You have an inner knowing. It's not even like people can't study this. That's because you. I feel like you were born with this. I feel like you embodied this, and people didn't take it well because you were a child, because you were too young. They're like, I'm older, so I know more. The Hermit, Virgo energy. I'm also seeing restrictions on the light. You're exposing that people have been under a restriction, a lie, being defending something that is chaining their light. Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the Hermit. Yes, it is Five of Wands. Yes, is it conflict and tension? Because you're supposed to trigger people. That is your role. Because we trigger each other into healing. 2112. And it's almost like you're... Oh my God, spirits. Okay, the Nine of Cups and the Temperance card, you could be a Sagittarius, but what I'm getting is this is a wish fulfillment to like fully embody your Earth Angel. Actually, that's funny. I'm going to start... Yeah. Okay. Sorry, something just popped into my head. It's a way that I want to greet you guys. Like, it'll you like it. It'll be cute. I liked it. It just came to me not too long ago. So, anyway, something came to you not too long ago. That's definitely for somebody. That this actually is your soul's wish fulfillment. And when you embody joy, when you know that you're capable of bringing things up from the subconscious, it's like you are so totally tapped into the earth grid, to yourself, to your light, because we have a lighthouse out here. 2212. Look at how beautiful that is, guys. Finally feeling fulfilled, finally feeling nurtured and loved and catered to on this even the long-term path, like moving forward and alchemizing these energies. You're gonna have the whole world in your hands. And it's like you don't have to keep studying all the time. There will be energies that come that are like, hey, you should take a time out. You should practice, what are the energies around you? What can you see through your mind's eye? Blind justice, blind faith. So this is a confirmation that this is a part of you. This is a self-discovery, soul spark, light code, creative spark. Like you're somebody very, very exceptional. Very, very, very exceptional. And it's like you keep coming back to your light. You keep coming back to yourself. Self-discovery. You keep illuminating that the secrets, the silence, the way people are guarding their light, there is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. And anything that is fearful, we should examine, not be scared of. Because you hold the power. You hold the sovereignty, the authority. You. And nobody can take that from you. And when you're all happy, joy, giddy, as they've tried to tear you down in the past, it won't work this lifetime, because it's literally ingrained, and you're discovering this again about yourself. And this is actually fun. It's like watching your favorite movie and you're like, oh my God, like that was so good. It'll never be as good as the first time, right? Think about it. If we're eternal, immortal beings, why would we want to remember every single thing? We want to rediscover it, right? It's like watching your favorite movie again for the very first time. And it's beautiful. We get to choose what side we want to be on. Oh, I just heard Eastern Stars. So, I'm not getting into that. Right now. You have a choice, okay? Star Wars is real. Do you choose the light or the dark? You have a choice. You can't abolish one or the other. What is it with, is it Hercules? Was it Hercules? It might have been Hercules. There was some kind of beast of chaos, but they knew that if they destroyed that beast, it would throw the whole world into chaos. Like, it would be so imbalanced, it could not sustain itself. We have to have balance. And people come to this earth realm to have experiences, to make mistakes, maybe throw their whole life away so they can have that experience. So stop judging and trying to fix everybody. And just be you. And I thank you for being you. Because it helps me be me. Even though I don't let others affect the way I am, it does help. Because then I'm not defensive, but like having to be so aware and pulling up my my aura protectors and whatnot. It's a nice sense of relief. So let's pull one here and then I'm gonna close it out. From the Akashic deck, please. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I'm so glad we can all just share this stuff freely. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's too many. Reach out. You've isolated yourself and are trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time. So you've done a lot on your own, but I feel like you're coming out of the waters and you're going to have a lot of ideas and maybe putting it out into the universe that you're open and willing to work with individuals that have the same morality, integrity. They don't need to think exactly the way you do, because nobody thinks it's the way you do. Yeah, because you always take the high road. Whoever I'm talking to, you always take the high road. You are at an impasse with a relationship or a situation. It's now time to think bigger. Release desired outcomes and take the most positive course of action. Take inspired action. Yes, move forward with what you know, with the cup that you've taken out to create something. If your intentions are aligned and there is no fear within you, you're not thinking of, oh, is the next person going to do this and this and this. Do not manifest. Do not ask, pray for help until you have addressed this, okay? It's very, very important so that you don't have to go through a whole other building a relationship just to find out it was false or it was fake because of something that was still in you that needed to be addressed. And then, okay? So, I love you. The universe loves you. Everything's working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, guys, peace.